If you have ever wondered about the potential powerful health benefits that are associated with the really popular celery juice, you've come to the right place. We are going to be diving into the benefits of celery juice, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make every day at home. This green elixir is absolutely packed with essential nutrients like vitamins A, C, K, and B complex, as well as minerals like potassium, magnesium, and calcium. Additionally, celery juice actually contains a chockload of electrolytes, so it's really one of the best ways to start your day. And I will tell you that I am 1 week in to drinking it every single day, and I will say that I definitely notice a noticeable difference. As you know, I've been on my own health journey lately. I'm all about biohacking, finding the next best thing to help not only improve my current state of mind and physical well-being, but also preventative measures that will help to improve the longevity of my life. We are going to explore some of the science-backed information that talks all about why celery juice is the bomb. But of course, if you want to juice your celery every day, you're going to need a juicer. Now, I know that you're able to blend celery all in one and then strain it. So that's an option if you don't want to spend money on a new juicer. However, there are some juicers for $99 on Amazon. I will link them below in the comment section. This is a Hamilton Beach that I've had for literally 10 years. I quite like it. One of people's biggest issues with juicers is how difficult they are to clean. And this one kind of comes in 4 pieces that I need to clean. And I find it pretty painless, to be honest. So find yourself a juicer. You definitely do need to juice your celery. It is not the same as just eating a stalk every day. While both eating celery and drinking its juice are absolutely beneficial for your health, there are some notable differences between the two, and it has everything to do with how your body actually absorbs these nutrients. If you take a look at celery, it's a pretty fibrous vegetable. It's got these strings, it's kind of hard to crack. All of these sort of harder, more vegetative parts of the vegetable take a lot longer for your body to digest and break down. These parts of the plant are, of course, fibrous in nature, and by drinking the juice directly, you are essentially eliminating the necessity for your body to work extra hard to break down that fiber and absorb the powerful nutrients that exist inside of this vegetable. The juicing process essentially removes the fiber, making these nutrients much more bioavailable for your body to absorb it directly into your bloodstream, sending all of those beautiful nutrients to the parts of your body that need it most. The other reason why drinking celery juice is more beneficial than just eating it is the hydration aspect. Humans are almost in a constant state of dehydration. It really doesn't matter how much water in a day you drink, you're almost always dehydrated. So by actually juicing this powerful vegetable, it becomes that much more hydrating than it would be if you were to eat the vegetable itself. Now, when it comes to buying your celery, obviously organic is always better. I find these days it's really hard to find organic celery, and it's also really expensive. Can we just talk about shrinkflation? This was $4 for a stalk. I remember back in the day, not even 5 years ago, when I was buying celery and I could barely fit it in my fridge. The stalks were massive, and it was not I've even seen $4.50 for a stalk of celery. So obviously, if you're not buying organic celery, you want to make sure that you're giving it a really good washing. I literally scrub the stalks just to remove any chemicals or pesticides or any bacteria that might be on the body of the vegetable, so that it's not just getting juiced and going right into my body. All right, let's juice some celery. So you can can see one stalk got me about 1 cup of celery juice, and it's recommended that you drink at least 16 ounces or 2 cups of juice in the morning. So I'm gonna juice up a couple more stalks to hit that 2 cup mark. Okay, that is what 2 cups of beautiful, delicious celery juice looks like. Now, I really like to drink my juice out of a mason jar. I don't know, there's just something about drinking your fresh green celery juice out in the sunshine that just hits different. I swear, it is just so much more healing. But this is about the amount that you're going to want to drink on a daily basis. It looks like a lot, but honestly, it goes down just fine for you to actually start to really feel these benefits. Just take a look at all of this fibrous celery organic material that is what would otherwise be ingested into your body, that your body would have to work that much harder to break up. So that's the thing about celery juice specifically, is your body doesn't end up needing to break up all of this really hard cellulose from the plant. It requires a lot of energy for your body to break up. There's a lot of people, a lot of naturopaths out there that actually think that eating a lot of these more cellulose heavy vegetables like kale, for example, are really, really hard on your digestive system. So juicing them can be a much easier way for you to extract those benefits, those minerals, those nutrients, without your body having to work extra harder to eliminate the parts that we just simply don't need. Now, you guys don't need to see how I clean this thing, but basically I'll compost the organic material, clean out this piece here, which is what kind of filters out the smaller material. The larger material ends up in this bin. And this piece right here is just another quick rinse, and it's clean and you're done. It's honestly like refreshing in flavor. And I find after 6 days, I think this is day 7 now of drinking celery juice, that I even notice it's the first thing that my mind thinks of when I wake up in the morning. Like yesterday, for example, I woke up and I knew that I did not have any celery in the house. And for a Monday morning, that's normally way out of my regular routine, is to go out to the grocery store and get celery. But my body was craving it, like craving the taste, craving the energy, craving the overall feeling that it gives me after having just 2 cups of fresh celery juice in the morning. I will say that it's a bit of an acquired taste. So if starting off with 2 cups just can't be done for you, please start small. Even start with a couple of sips. You can work your way up. I mean, it took me a week to work myself up to 2 cups. I started out at 1 cup and now I am going for the full 2, baby. One thing that I thought was really interesting in this book that I'm reading right now is Thyroid Healing by Medical Medium. All of his books are incredible if you're looking to heal any sort of chronic disease, ailments, anything, honestly. He is the best. Shout out Anthony Williams. But interestingly enough, this book is fascinating, by the way. I recently got allegedly diagnosed with Hashimoto's disease, which is basically hypothyroidism. I'm not convinced that I have this. I had 1 blood test that showed a really high TSH level. But, however, very interestingly enough, the very first recipe in the thyroid healing recipes chapter is celery juice. Wouldn't you know it? Now, I'm gonna make a whole separate video about thyroid healing, all of which is going to be information that I'm essentially regurgitating from this book and other pieces of literature that I've been reading for the last 4 months or so. Some people don't even realize that they have thyroid issues. Celery juice is a big healer. Now let's dive into the top benefits of actually consuming celery juice every single day. Now, I do think that drinking celery juice every single day might not be realistic or sustainable for a lot of people, which is completely and totally fair. I find that, yes, I have a very busy life. However, I don't have kids. I don't have a job that I have to be at for 8 o'clock in the morning. But it's little things like this that you intentionally create or carve out time in your day for that not only will physically bring those benefits and overall well-being to your life, but it also tells your brain and your body that you are connecting with that beautiful and amazing nutritional value that you're adding to yourself. And I think that that connection is really important, and your body and mind will start to recognize that you are creating time and space for you. And that in itself is just so powerful. But let's go back to the actual scientifically backed information that shows how beneficial celery juice is. So celery juice contains enzymes that is proven and has been proven to improve a digestion. This helps with irritable bowel syndrome. This can aid in digestion. This can aid in leaky gut issues and all of the above. It's also known to stimulate stomach acid production, which is especially helpful for individuals with low stomach acid levels. Now, this next one is probably the most important benefit that celery juice can bring you, and that is anti-inflammation. Yes, this beautiful green juice can be one of the best things that you can consume that helps with inflammation. And in case you didn't know, inflammation is the primary cause of most diseases. If you are battling inflammation, you are preventing and battling disease. And because inflammation is generally the root cause of most chronic illnesses, this is going to be one of the best things that you can take on a regular basis. I definitely recommend that you speak with your physician or naturopathic doctor before making any massive dietary changes. I know that a lot of people try celery juice for weight loss. That is something that I'm personally not using it for, but certainly a topic of discussion to have with your healthcare provider. If you found this video helpful or informative, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up and hit that bell notification so that you do not miss a thing. Coming up next on our videos here will be some more travel related content as I start getting ready to take off to Japan, and other wellness related topics as well. You know where to find them. Thanks again for tuning in, and we will see you in the next video.